Tears, Idle Tears by Alfred Lord Tennyson, 1809 to 1892. Tears, idle tears, I know not what they mean. Tears from the depth of some divine despair rise in the heart and gather to the eyes in looking on the happy autumn fields and thinking of the days that are no more. Fresh as the first beam glittering on a sail that brings our friends up from the underworld. Sad as the last which reddens over one that sinks with all we love below the verge. So sad, so fresh, the days that are no more. Ah, sad and strange as in dark summer dawns the earliest pipe of half-awakened birds to dying ears, when unto dying eyes the casement slowly grows a glimmering square, so sad, so strange, the days that are no more. Dear as remembered kisses after death, sweet as those by hopeless fancy feigned on lips that are for others, deep as love, deep as first love, and wild with all regret. O death in life, the days that are no more. Okay, this is a poem by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Let's see. Tennyson was born, I think, in Lincolnshire, if my memory serves me correctly, and he went to Trinity College, Cambridge, but he didn't actually get a degree. And he was poet laureate for Queen Victoria for, I think, 42 years. Now, this poem is about loss, it's about sadness, it's about death, it's about love and loss and sadness and death. It's also about memory and remembering the dead, remembering people who have gone. And this is a poem about how he feels as a result of the death of his friend Arthur Hallam. Arthur Hallam died at the age of 22, and this really shocked Tennyson. And this is one of his poems about how he feels about this situation. Let's see, the poem is explaining his mental state. It's talking about remembering his friend and remembering happy days, but then he feels sad because if we remember things, the things that we remember from the past are dead and gone. And yes, they were days when that were happy, but it's sad that they are dead, that they're finished. And death changes everything. Death changes the perception of beauty. And he's grieving from about the death of his friend. He hasn't lost his senses, and he knows that beautiful things exist, but he's sad because he remembers his friend, but his friend is gone, and these were happy days. So it's a mixture of happy and sad. Tears, idle tears, I know not what they mean. So I'm crying, and I don't know why. They're idle tears because I can't work out why. Tears from the depth of some divine despair. So these are coming from the depths of me. These are divine despair. Now if we look, divine is talking about holy and perfect, and despair is sadness, and this is an oxymoron, and this I think is reflecting how he feels, divine and despairing. So it's almost like a paradox. He's remembering his friend, but and he still loves his friend, but his friend is dead and gone. And these rise in the heart and gather to the eyes. So these tears, they come from my heart and they come up to my eyes. In looking on the happy autumn fields and thinking of the days that are no more. So he's looking at the autumn fields and he's thinking about the things that are no more. He's thinking about days gone by. He's thinking about the past, and the past is no more. And this has the idea of this bittersweet nature of memory. He's remembering what has been lost. And he's looking on these autumn fields. Now, I think autumn is a season for change and reflection. It's a season of abundance, but we're going into winter now. And maybe the days that were summer are no more. So he can see the autumn fields, and this is echoing the memories of the good times he had with his friend, and how he loved his friend, but these are things that are no more, and therefore he is sad. Fresh as the first beam glittering on a sail that brings our friends up from the underworld, sad as the last which reddens over one that sinks with all we love below the verge. Okay, so he's now thinking about a boat or a sail that is bringing friends up from the underworld. This is memory, this is remembering, and I think this is also like the first beam of light of the dawn of the day, where the day is coming up, and then sad as the last day which reddens and goes down. And he's feeling fresh. This is he feels fresh, but he feels sad at the same time. And this is contradiction. So friends coming up from the underworld, he's remembering them, he's remembering his friend, but it's sad because they have gone down, they've gone down below the horizon, the day is over. And these days that have gone, or this boat that has come up, this boat of memory that's come up remembering his friends, also then goes away below his below the level of consciousness. And this again, it's another paradox. Yeah, this is fresh as the first sunbeam hitting the ship that brings up the friends from the underworld, and as sad as the ship that takes him down again to the underworld. And this with the underworld, this is like Orpheus and the underworld going back for Eurydice, but he looks back, he thinks back, and Orpheus turns round, and then Eurydice is lost to him forever. So sad, so fresh, the days that are no more. And again, this is the echo of memory, that these days that it's so sad that they're gone, and remembering them is sad, but also these were beautiful and lovely days. Ah, sad and strange, as in dark summer dawns, the earliest pipe of half-awakened birds to dying ears. Okay, so here we've got the image of somebody who is dying, and they're lying in bed, and they can they can hear the birds waking up in summer. But a dark summer dawn. Dawn is not dark in summer. Dawn is very bright in summer. It's bright and happy. And again, we've got this paradox or this contradiction in terms of happiness and sadness. And you have this dying person who's listening to the half-awakened birds. So but this person is dying. When unto dying eyes the casement slowly grows a glimmering square, so sad, so strange, the days that are no more. And the light is coming up, but the light is appearing, so a new day is dawning. But we've got this contrasting with dying eyes and dying ears. The person that is dying, they have few days left. But this is another dawn, this is something new. And they can see the casement, the window. And there's this glimmering square that they can see the light through the window. And this is strange and it's sad. And this is memory of days that are no more, memory of things that have come back. So it's almost like memory is this paradox that we remember happy times which make us feel sad. And he's remembering his friend, but it's making him feel sad. And his friend, he made him happy, but he's gone. Dear as remembered kisses after death. So now he says this is remembering a kiss, the kiss of somebody who has died. So remembering the kisses of somebody who is no longer alive. And sweet as those by hopeless fancy feigned, on lips that are for others. Or so these are dear kisses, or these are sweet as kisses that you imagine in your mind. And you are kissing somebody who is in love with someone else, and you're imagining kissing this person. So the memory of kissing somebody who is dead are as sweet as the idea in your mind of kissing somebody that maybe you're secretly in love with, but they're in love with someone else, and they kiss other people. Deep as love, deep as first love, and wild with all regret. So first love is supposed to be the strongest love, but once love goes, then the end of love is also like death, and therefore this is the strongest feeling that the past is lost, the past is dead. It's something that doesn't come back. Like the first love, the feeling of first love, or the end of first love, the regret that it's gone. Oh, death in life, the days that are no more. So memories are a reminder of things that are no more. Memories is death in life. It's the remembrance of things that are dead and gone, but you still remember them. So a more difficult poem there. Tears, Idle Tears by Alfred Lord Tennyson.